Basically, we're just living in London. What do you expect? We're just living in London. Basically, we're just living in London, cuz. What do you expect? We're living in London. Yo, anything you see, anything happens. Like, it doesn't matter, we're living in London. What do you expect? Where do you think we're living? Yo, Esky boy. Oh my days, where are we living? Cause when I'm rolling, no security guards, I'm living in London. Everything London. Ask anybody, any place I work with, any race, the whole point's money. So if I'm gonna be rich, gotta be open-minded. Looking at the lights too long, get blinded. Ha, alright, you tried it. Watch when I see him on the road, I'll find him. Might see me first and catch me slipping. Not likely though, it's not likely, so I keep spitting. Drive so fast, the clock keeps ticking. There's not enough hours in a day, I'm flipping out. On road for weeks, I ain't been home yet, mum's flipping out. From child to man, I've been lawless, I'm living in London. Hustling, we're just living in London. Living in London, living in London, living in London. We're just living in London, living in London, living in London, living in London. We're just living in London, 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 living in London.
Like I'm living in London, south of the river, like I'm bound to deliver right on the biggest eight. It's nuts how we're living like mainframe stuck on the figures like mass no division like just a couple of niggas moving a pen and the youngers are ridden the roads bigger than men. On the road from any gauge bigger than 10 and a man move through like Sainsbury's delivery men. It's nuts in the ends, just better man that you can't trust in the end. So be careful, the man them will get you and they'll eat you ready like the Hannibal Lecter. Cause the man them only trying to ear peace, so you know they be on their toes like their bare feet. That's how it is down there. Like LD, yeah, we do it big down there.
We're just living in London, living in London, living in London, living in London. We're just living in London, living in London, living in London, living in London. We're just living in London, 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 living in London.
I'm living in London, a lifestyle's hat wear, and the roads ain't safe, so I went two ways. That's half on a black star Amway. You can't see me, I'm high down Amway. I drive past all tinted leaning, trying to keep up with the rich ones done no. I put white gold scrolls on my bracelet, still got my groove face on, no facelift. Face it, it's basic. Get money's the road that we live by. Onto the money all day like there's no night. If you don't like money, then rude boy, stay broke, no hype. London, east side, E3 bowl. London life ain't easy, no. Gash, cars moving old. Stripe, I'm out, I'll be back, you know.
We're just living in London, living in London, living in London, living in London. We're just living in London, living in London, living in London, living in London. We're just living in London, 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 living in London.
Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Kicks out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Kicks out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Kicks out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Call my name, like them man are ready for the king. No way, I live in a city of sin where you all trip up, but you gotta get up. Girls try to set up, but that's not a thing. I got haters, raters, plus alligators, plus newcomers that are gonna try things. So I prepare myself, got to cleanse my health. Pen to paper, then I start writing about everyday life on an everyday hype. Like every day's mine and no day's yours. Watch the crowd sing along. 08 touring. I had a girl, yeah, no lays roll, but I want 5 ranks, you get under 4. And I say a lot, but the kids say more. The work rate's high, but you're once poor. Who am I? I'm real. Add 9 to a score, add 9 to a score. I'm in my late 20s before I reach 3-0. I'm gonna be rich, so don't joke about my age if you're near 24, cause 4 years go quite quick. The flow's quite sick. I gave him a bit, but that weren't enough, so I gave him more. The 21st century holds me responsible for grandkids that are going on raw. Kicked out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Kicked out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Kicked out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Kicked out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. I'm colder alive, that's right. Why these older alive? There's a few bad man that I know on the road. They know me, why I'm a soldier alive. I'm colder alive, too cold for them. A lie, them man ain't cold, they are spanked. Saw me on the ends, but they never said a word. But they wanna try ting with 22 friends, ain't 22. But I've had 22 legs left, still feel strong. Ain't got no strength left, forget bench press. I'm old school like a Webley Tempest. Had one way back schemes, just give me a beat and I'll spray that. When I spray bars, I'm colder alive. The return of the Northwest stroller alive. A lie, I got fam in Northwest. The spitters wanna talk till they got no talk left. None of them boys ain't colder alive. See me, KB and Rico and Gareth stopped at the shops, Black Rover alive. I'm the black cloud that's over your life. I ain't gonna move, don't try and remove me. There's no way you are gonna dance to do me. I'm true, I'm ruly, I'm colder alive. Kicked out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Kicked out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Kicked out the game's what you get. Me, I walk out the game, then I walk back in it. Kicked out the game. get me, I walk out the game. I got your girl in the dance with my tunes playing, gram tunes playing. You was swaying before, but now you're swinging. There's a few spitters that are rating the scene, but you're not one of. That's what I'm saying. And there's a ton of youths that ain't playing. You can't test none of them. Speaking poetry ain't gonna save him. It ain't gonna pay him. While I'm on the grind like day out, day in. While he's in power, X is in charge. He would've last an hour with Devlin, Scorcher, Skepta, Jeremy, Frisco, Walmart. Plus the kids now I got heart. The scene is too dark. Putting out smart, the new grand wave. They're on point. They don't know the half. Yeah, I'm on point. Got 3 different paths at the forefront. 5 years time and we kept upstairs sleep. I don't care if you wake up.